this question deals with your favorite game. So everybody, again, comment in the live chat. And this doesn't necessarily have to be an important game, a championship game. It could just be something that's sentimental to you. You watched it with your dad. You went to your first game, whatever it is, for whatever reason. The game that gives you the most juice, pride in reflecting back upon that memory.
Well, first of all, we did the greatest games in Miami Hurricanes history 2 summers ago on State of the U, and that story stream is still up there where we evaluated our games from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and then against Florida State, because Florida State and Miami games, or Miami, Florida State, excuse me, because Miami goes first, are special. So they got their own category even across the multiple decades. So you can go through and look back through that and relive those memories as well. For me, it was the 2000 Miami-Florida State game in the Orange Bowl. Chris Winkie at 37 years old already against, the Hurricanes in 2000 and everything. That was my first on-hand experience. That was my freshman year in college. It was just a field littered with NFL players and everything. So, yeah, that was a special game for me. If I really look, and that's what I wrote in my Why I Became a Miami Hurricane a couple of summers ago, like 5 years ago now, that I wrote that piece. That was the game that really solidified my fandom. Even though it was a little bit into the year, I was already enrolled and been to these other games. Like, that was the one where it was like, okay, like, signed, sealed, delivered, etched in stone. So there was that. 2003 against Florida. Again, my buddy Matt Carter was the holder on field goals and extra points. He took over the number 11 jersey after Ken Dorsey left, and he was in the special teams meeting that week. And he came to lunch after that meeting, like we always had on Wednesdays, and he said, "Look, Devin Hester, it was just Devin. It was like, Devin said, if we win the coin toss, give me the ball. I'm going to score, opening kickoff. Let's go." I'm like, oh, okay. He said, no, Devin. It was different the way he said it. And then he ends up getting the opening kickoff, taking it back for a touchdown, which was special for me, having had that conversation, that little inside the room kind of thing. Also, Matt tipped us off that because he went to a smaller private school in Columbus, Ohio. And he was like second team All-State. And he was like, hey, they put in a fake field goal, and I get to throw. And he's a big dude. He's like 6'4", like 220 pounds, good arm. Like whenever we play intramural softball, he would just hit lasers like 400, 500 feet. And we're all like, yeah, okay, Carter, whatever. Then he goes, no. You're gonna know that it's the fake because Kellen Winslow is in on field goal protect, and he's never on field goal protect except for the fake. And so they call it. He throws a beautiful ball, hits Kevin Everett in the hands because it was levels, basically. So you ran Winslow across at like 8, and then you sent Kevin Everett on the corner, and that was at Virginia Tech. And that was when Kevin Everett dropped that ball on a Thursday night, and Miami ended up losing that game pretty badly my senior year. I just remember being in a friend's apartment for that one, and he got up on the table because we're all celebrating. We're like, oh my God, Matt finally said that he got a fake. He got the fake, threw a beautiful pass. So we're celebrating when it's in the air, and he gets up on the table. He dropped the effing ball. And there's 50 people in this apartment, and it got pin drop silent. Also, fast forward to the next day, and my female friend missed our class, a class that we had together on that Friday morning because she got rear-ended by Kevin Everett on US 1 coming to campus. And so he gets out of the car to exchange information with her. She looks up at him and goes, "Not your day, is it?" And I'm just like, oh my God, and everything. So yeah, I mean, like, she's like, yeah, you dropped the touchdown last night and then you rear my car on the way to, school. Great. So yeah, I mean, those are just a couple of games that like have personal significance for me, for Miami.